Previously.
Don't you need an attorney? Come on to my office.
Previously.
Don't you need an attorney?
Hello again, business figure. Weren't you? No, you weren't the guy that was in this guy's school. Hello. Yep, so this is literally just F1 2017 career mode right now with the Sauber. They are a Swiss team that after 2017 got turned into Alfa Romeo, and now they are back under the name Sauber with Kick as owners for 2 years, so this season and next season live, whilst the season in 2026 will be now, they won't be named that, they'll be named Audi. It's a major thing in Formula 1 to have Audi, in the sport for the first time in the history of Formula 1.
Some information from Kvyat. We have some kind of mechanical problem. Our gap to the car in front is 2.4 seconds.
It's a bit of a curve there. You get Nico Hülkenberg in the run out. Enough straight line speed to dive around the outside, but to keep the inside line. But Hülkenberg and I make contact. Tiny bit of contact though can't really affect us, but we do go around the inside of him, and then I think now Felipe Massa gets ahead of Hülkenberg. So Massa might get us here on the straight, unfortunately. I don't think we'll be able to keep position ahead of the Williams. We might be able to though, because we're currently in P7. So we're doing alright actually in the first race of the season, and the first race of the career mode. We go defensive to give Massa a little bit less room than what we probably have wanted to have. Send it around turn 5. Into turn 6, 7 and 8 we go. Massa might get us here on the next straight if we don't go defensive. So we might have to go defensive here because currently I'm holding up a lot of cars. We're going to go defensive. Take the inside line, take the outside line, and take the outside line again. We catch the grass again. Me and Massa make a bit more contact than what me and Hülkenberg did the lap prior. Stick it on the racer line. Plant the car, get it on the perfect exit. That's fine. As we head through the inside of the penultimate corner, and then the final turn. Hülkenberg. Someone's in the pit and it's currently P9. We're currently P6 thanks to the Lewis Hamilton stop. But Nico Hülkenberg is continuing to push us. Technically, he's got the position he wanted because he's in P7. So now, technically, he's not in our fight, really. He's in a way faster car than we're in. We're the worst car on the grid on paper. P6, they're on debut for Sauber, where they want us to finish 19. in the championship standings. So they really expect basically only 4 cars to finish without points this season, which is also McLaren Honda. We are actually quite quick around the corners. It's a straight line with that Renault, and the Mercedes engine is much quicker than ours. Let's keep that on the racing line. We get the better exit than Nico Hulkenberg, but he's still there. Hamilton's now ahead of Massa. That's Kevin Magnussen even. So Lewis clearly come out behind them two. We're in. I don't think anyone else is in though. No, Hulkenberg's in with us. Nope, not happening. So Hulkenberg is in with us. We've got no flashbacks. Never mind allowing to use 1 flashback to rare. Because I look backwards, see if anyone else wants to come in. That's really screwed me up. So we're in the pit lane. We're in. Hulkenberg's in. I think that might be it for this lap. Someone else is behind him, I think. Yeah. Wait, no, Bottas has just gone in. Massa's in. Force Indian's in. Get a good stop on this, boys, please. 3 seconds, we stay ahead. Bang on 3 seconds in the pit lane, and we do stay ahead of Nico Hulkenberg. I don't think any of the cars actually in front of us have actually pitted. We'll just double check. So Van Dorn, Verline, and Fiat haven't, and then they've got Palmer, Stroll, and Alonso haven't, and up ahead of them they've got Ocon, Magnussen, and then Kimi Räikkönen and Valtteri Bottas. Sebastian Vettel even. So now halfway through the Grand Prix. I might say we're doing a pretty good job right now on debut for the Sauber team, who aren't as good as what they were in 2022 and 2023. Well, mainly 2021. That was probably the best year as of late. It was 2021. Obviously, Verline's also debuted at the Sauber team in the game, as obviously before that he was at Manor Racing, who obviously ran out of business that same exact year. We have got Hulkenberg's going to go for a move. If I leave the gap open for too much, he's going to go for it. He's going to someone in there because by the looks of it, he is getting ready to absolutely do us with the RS. Because we won't get any on Van Dorn and Verline, who stay out again. There's 2 cars in the pit lane. I think that's both Ferraris. 3 cars in the pit lane. That's Stroll, Magnussen, and Ocon. So technically now we're technically fighting for points right now, which is better than expected for this team. This car was too draggy, so we could have gone for a move there, Nico Hulkenberg. We just got the better entry into the corner, which gave us the better exit into the corner, out of the corner, even not into the corner, out of the corner. And now Hulkenberg realises I've dipped a tyre in the grass, a tiny bit of the tyre though into the grass, and it might just bring Felipe Massa and Nico Hulkenberg ahead of me here. Then we've got a little bit of a gap though towards Esteban Ocon, and then the back 3 who are definitely quicker than the Sauber, seeing as they're not McLarens and they're not Haas. So theoretically we should try and finish P6. Yeah, my target's P16 this season for me. Realistically, I reckon we can get P16 in driver standings if we are lucky. We head around the inside of the final turn, and then we go into the final cut turn, and now look at this. Pascal Verline and Van Dorn still haven't stopped on lap 8.
seem to have an issue.
Hulkenberg has an issue that could be crucial because he means to be going slower than we are, which is saying something because this car feels so bad on these soft tyres. But now that we know Hulkenberg's got an issue, we might be able to try and just pull away a bit. Hulkenberg's been chasing us basically since we lost the position to Daniel Ricciardo. I was hoping Hamilton would come out ahead of Hulkenberg, but even then we'd have been in trouble because of Lewis Hamilton. But at this point in game, he's not even a 3-time world champion. No, maybe a 4-time world champion. They lost the back end. Look at that. We've actually got quite a big of a gap now on Hulkenberg because of his issue. We're catching up on Van Dorn and Pascal Wehrlein now. Wow, it was an absolute. That's actually quite good for us now. Oh, Kimi Räikkönen's out of the race. Ferrari will not be
Pascal has cleared to the pits. Pascal in the pits now.
a finish thing for no more.
Caution.
Well, one of the flying Finns are out of the Grand Prix. It means one's going to follow suit as Kimi Räikkönen is out of the session. And we are back into P7 thanks to that. As there was quite a few cars that pit, one of them being Pascal Wehrlein. Yellow flags behind. It is Esteban Ocon.
They are out of the race.
That's now 3 DNFs this race. There's only 17 cars left here. Can you imagine if we have a safety car in this race? Because I will dive into the pits to get new tyres. Because these soft tyres feel like they are about to die. But Hulkenberg actually lost. We've absolutely lost Hulkenberg. And Massa's now past him. Which means Massa is going to have that straight line speed of the Williams to try and help him catch us. As long as we just keep calm, stick the car on the racing line, keep it on the racing line as well, we should be able to do this. I've done 45 laps around this, no, 60 laps around Australia in less than 2 weeks. So I'm good on season 3 of my career mode tape that I don't actually film. I've just won the world championship. Singapore. No, not Singapore, like Brazil. Yeah, Brazil. I won it at Brazil. And then didn't finish in Abu Dhabi because I had an engine failure on the last lap of the final corner. We are not keeping this calm at all. That's Felipe Massa. If anything's actually caught up with me. That's how quick that Williams can be, and is in a straight line. 5 laps of fuel remaining. I'm going to go in lean mixture just to get that fuel back up. We're going to be smart by letting Massa go through here to get the DRS. That would probably have been smart, but Perez now, I think, will win a second of us anyway. So I don't think, if anything, we'll be going back. We could literally go backwards on the straight. I highly doubt when to get ahead of Massa here on the start-finish straight, the DRS straight, the only one of the 2 DRS straights that's realistically worth having DRS on. And Sergio Perez is gained on me like a wrecking ball. We'll obviously go defensive though. Massa now, obviously P7. P6. Thing is, though, we can just try and stay with him, but because of how slow this car is in a straight line, we have more chance of a McLaren Honda overtaking us on the straight than we have more chance of overtaking a Mercedes powered engine on the straight. Because back in 2017, 16, back in the 2010s, from 2014 to 2022, in real life anyway, the Mercedes won every Constructors' Championship. Because that's how OP their engine was until 2019 when I was doing Ferrari and the best engine on the grid by a mile. But we do just about stay ahead of Sergio Perez. I don't think it was worth it though. As Perez sends us onto the grass, we have to catch it. We force the car. We've got a warning for collision with Perez. We didn't touch him. That's the funny thing. We didn't even make a slight bit of contact with Sergio Perez at all. But Perez now is going to be ahead of us. We're going to keep the inside line just to snap the car right away. And we're going to remain in P7 for now. As Master's now beginning to pull away from us. When Perez will, I think, might just get us on the next straight. I don't think he'll get us on this straight. No, he's not getting us here. So he'll get us on the next one. Because look how close he is now at the beginning of the second straight, at the third turn. The third turn coming up, one of the most tricky turns to get right at this circuit. We're gonna go in ultra defensive now. We do think just about stay ahead of him, but we've now got a massive train behind us. And we know if we do end up dropping out the points, we will not really get any more points. This is probably my best circuit on any Formula 1 game. We go defensive. Just about stay ahead of Sergio Perez. I think Perez is actually in our slipstream, but we're going to go defensive. It's going to go ultra defensive now, Perez is. We're going to go ultra defensive into the left-right-hander here in Australia. We're on lap 13 of the 15. We've done really well at full fuel saving, but now we're going to go into rich mix. We'll make the fuel burn quicker, but it makes us quicker in a straight line, which is exactly what this Sauber needs. Because it's not even going 185 miles an hour right now down the long straight. I think we might just hang on as Perez don't go for a move here, which I think is going to go 1-4 here. Defensive, just about keep down the racing line. Into the third turn, fourth, into turn 4, now into turn 5. Into turn 6, and turn 7 straight after. Turn 8. Turn 9, long turn. Into turn 10. Turn 11, another long turn. Into turn 12 and 13, which is obviously the infamous left-right corner. And Perez now going to have the inside line going into turn number 14. I'm going to go defensive, but he's tripped on the grass. We've got to try and just stay ahead of the future Red Bull driver in the game, but the real life Red Bull driver, obviously, in real life, obviously. We are going to stay ahead of Sergio Perez, but with one more lap left of the Grand Prix, what is going to happen? Massa is basically secured P6, so we're not catching him. I actually kind of regret letting him pass, because now here comes Sergio Perez now with DRS. in rich mixed fuel, but we're going to just stay ahead of the Mexican.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Send one round the corner like that. Flat out through turn 6, 7, and 8. Into turn 7 now. Now into turn 8. Into turn 9. Sebastian Vettel wins the Grand Prix for Ferrari. And we've not even made it into Sector 2 yet of the circuit. So Sebastian Vettel wins for Ferrari. Jubilation for Ferrari on one side of the garage. Heartbreak for on the other. But as far as we're concerned, we've still got racing to do here. And now here comes Sergio Perez with the DRS. He's using Rich Mix. And he's using all of his ERS. He's using his battery. What can the ERS monster do of Sergio Perez, the street circuit master? We just about stay ahead of him now. Going into the penultimate corner. We go defensive into the penultimate corner. Just stay ahead. Into the final corner. We're going to stick it on the racing line. Just stay ahead of him. That's all I'm saying. We're going to have to cross him now. But we will take a P7 on debut for Sauer.
That's a fantastic performance from Ferrari. It hardly looks in doubt. So, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today? All day, the overtaking, looking after the tyres. But at the end of it all, if you want to win, you need a package that's got the speed over everyone
This guy's boss told him, I'll give you all the money in my pocket if you jump in there. Never guess what was in there. Would you jump in it?
Well, they almost got it.
This guy... Alright, McKinley, however many OnlyFans subscribers you have, that's your budget. I'll buy whatever you want.
Oh my gosh, bet. Do you even know how many I have?
How many do you have?
200K.
200,000?
Yeah, it's like my budget, right?
Bruh. Alright, so where do you want to go?
I need to go to Prada because my diamond just fell off and I'm going to throw this one up anyways, so I just need to get a new one.
How much is that bag?
Almost 4K.
So how long have you been doing this for?
Probably 2 months.
Sure you want something from here? I'm sure you make enough money.
Oh my gosh, yeah, like we're on Rodeo, my budget's 200K, like I'm going to run that up.
Alright.
I'll get this.
Alright, let's get it. Whoa. Alright, there's been a $4,106 charge on my credit card. Alright, here's your $4,000 bag.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I better get a free catalog of all your OF content.
Of course, you're my boyfriend.
Oh, yeah. Alright, McKinley, however many...
I'm going to show you a magic trick. Take this piece of chocolate. I'm going to make it disappear. Follow what I do.
Alright.
So tip it upside down.
Okay.
Right side up. Go to the right. Go to the left.
Like that. Cool shakes to the oh, it'll do my smooth like butter, like a criminal.
And we have now got the invitational event.
You know, I really love being down there racing myself. Actually, quite handy. Down, maximum tunes. So I need a truck. We run in luxury time trials, horses. I have it on good authority. You have the ability and temperament. You win. Importantly, consider this a form of
So we're doing a pursuit challenge here in Suzuka Short. $20,000 revs per minute we reached to then in the Renault SR 2006. We're getting on Mikowski here. Now I have the slipstream on Makowski here. We've gone to the final lap of the race here, the 3-lap race of the Invitational Challenge is the first one of the season after finishing P7 here in the Sauber in Australia. P4. To be fair, yeah, we're not actually getting any of the drivers though until the 3rd lap. We're not actually catching them until then. Let's restart because apparently I got black flag for jumping the start, which I don't think makes 0 sense because apparently I jumped the start, which I didn't. Bro, we are not timing this right. That's the funny thing about this game. Like, you can time it perfectly and it refuses to move, but whenever you do not time it perfectly, it moves. Which makes this game really difficult, especially the assignment. I didn't even jump the start.
You're my friend now. We're having soft tacos later. This cop is not messing around because when Super Mario started throwing shells at the cop, this is what happened. Yes, sir, it's vandalism. What happened so far? You hey, man, you step up? Yes, sir. This cop is not missing.
Ouch, I felt that. I didn't even jump the start that time. I might have to sue EA. Not even an EA game at this point. It's fucking Codemasters. Finally. I've got to try and catch one of them at least in the first lap. That's so difficult to our short circuits, like 30 seconds long. So it's actually quite hard to catch them one in the first, at least one of them in the first lap. They don't actually fight, which makes it even harder. Don't want to have corners like that, making the car spin. No, I'm gonna change the title of the stream now because I am not playing that game no more. Right, edit. It's not F1 2017 anymore. It's Flight Night Champion. That one in 2010. Jesus. Oh, for God's sake. Why don't give teams that? Oh, God. Team Snapchat never going to get anything as it is. Oh.
Are you asking? Because I want to dunk my balls in you.
Now just think forward. Nice. Let's try left blinker. No. Left blinker. Please close the trunk. My backpack is back there. Thank you. Now. Oh my God. Keep the door locked. Drive. Drive. Hand over any valuables. We've got nothing. What's in the cup holder? It's Bourbon tea. All right. Hand over Bourbon tea. Sharon, what are you doing? You gotta give him something. Now just think.
Zo doet de vogel, zo doet de vis. Zo doet een dino die een beetje boos is. Ik ben een boze.
I don't tell you what collar number.
What's your number? What's your number? All right, say no more. Fuck off, you piggy cunts.
I don't need to.
Yes, fuck. What's your name and number?
Oh, it's 1212. It's on my shoulder.
Yeah, say no more, you ginger fat fucking prick. Oh, you
I don't
tell me.
tell you what collar number.
What's your number? What's your number? All right, say no more. Fuck off, you piggy cunts.
I don't need to.
Yes, fuck. What's your name and number?
Oh, it's 1212. It's on my shoulder.
Yeah, say no more, you ginger fat fucking prick. Oh, you
I don't tell you what collar number.
What's your number? What's your number?
279.
All right, say no more. Fuck off, you piggy cunts.
I don't need to.
Yes, fuck. What's your name and number?
Oh, it's 1212. It's on my shoulder.
Yeah, say no more, you ginger fat fucking prick.
I don't tell you.
Hey, Dad, is that?
Hey, kids.
Hey, Dad, is that the Earth?
Yeah, we live there.
Really? Show me.
I'd say about right here.
Oh, get Missy.
No, Leo, what are you doing? Stop. No! What did you do?
Hey, Dad.
Hey, kids.
It's a bus driver.
How was school today?
It was as boring as you.
Why are you so mean?
Because nobody loves you, bus driver.
But what should I do?
Quit.
All right, I'll quit right now.
Great.
Goodbye then.
Please.
Hello.
Think is devious.
Attention all Walmart shoppers. The time is now 11, which means Walmart is closed. CLOSED closed. Thank you for shopping at your local Walmart. Have a good night. I need to tell you what collar number.
What's your number?
1715.
What's your number?
279.
All right, say no more. Fuck off, you piggy cunts.
I don't need to.
Yes, fuck. What's your name and number?
Oh, it's 1212. It's on my shoulder.
Yeah, say no more, you ginger fat fucking prick.
I need to tell you.
Are you actually? I think that's BS, bro. I think that's BS right there, bro. You are not, bro. I am collabing with Ryan. You're not, bro. Don't BS. No, you're not.
I think you're an idiot for asking me that question. Are you paid to do this? It's your first show? A challenge. I think it'll be a challenge not to kill Andre Bishop. Well, Andre can't even throw a punch without breaking his hand.
Those were Isaac Frost's words just a few short
I will
months
put
ago.
one in. Yeah,
Andre
bro.
Bishop
Yeah, bro.
apparently hurt his hand in a
I
fight right
bet.
here on
20
ESPN.
quid.
After only taking a
AK
short
$20
break to let
if
the
you're
hand
American.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Stewart.
Oh, okay, my house will run out.
When a high
Come on,
standard
then.
fighter is
I'll
fighting
butcher
another guy who's very
what?
well conditioned,
Or what?
is there any tendency for maybe some
Yeah,
doubts to creep into his mind?
Yeah, there always are. Because you always want to have the edge. We're human beings. Boxers are no different. They want to say they have a little edge in that area. But they need to know that this is exactly what they're ready to do.
I hope Reggie Stewart didn't think Andre Bishop wasn't going to throw that right hand. He has no qualms about letting it go. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows.
500, bro. You're not collabing, bro.
Bishop's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Able to land another power shot early on. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. And I know he's not in great shape, but he's doing a very good job now all of a sudden defending himself. Andre Bishop's left working well that time. Will you look at this? Look
Bro,
at
you
this
don't
pace
do it,
these
bro.
two
You
are
wouldn't,
fighting
though.
at so early in the fight. Hey, each man must have been determined to think they can get the other one out of here early.
Yeah, I want to see who keeps first, though. That's what's interesting to me. Who changes? They can't both keep this up.
Just knifing up with that uppercut by Reggie Stewart.
Take it off.
Yeah, I'm making a video about boxing.
Good headshot
I
by Andre
highly
Bishop.
doubt that.
Okay, listen. Who's going to come forward with this? Keep that stand.
Start of a new round. Bishop making it look like the start of a fresh fighter. Remember, he was stunned in that last round, but Teddy, he looks fully recovered now.
Well, it tells me two things. One, he has good genetics. He recovers fast, physically. But it also tells me he had a good camp. He came here in great shape. And he's getting the benefit of that
You'll
right
see,
now.
you will all see. Bro, you're not collabing with him at
Target
all.
on his head, and he places the hook right on it.
Keep going.
What a crushing blow up top he just landed.
That's why you don't pull straight back. You need to keep that his move.
Stewart's able to land a good, solid left hand. Doubles up the chin after the head.
You'll see. Yeah, bro, it's just bullshit. They won't even.
Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Reggie Stewart. For those of you who question Andre Bishop's broken right hand, here's a good example of how he feels about it. He's throwing it. Oh! Right to the head and right to the canvas.
Bro, you seriously need to start putting that in the chat, didn't you, bro? We're mid-game.
Hurry, get up.
Look, I'm up at 2 because
Well,
actually
we know
I'm
he can get
focused.
up. What we don't know is how steady he will be on those legs.
Well, we know his personality. He's an offensive-minded fighter, and he has to control that right now. Right now, he has to think about defense.
Look by Andre Bishop. Solid. Wow,
He knocked the hell out, bro.
good out after being knocked out earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
Now that's impressive. All week
Give me that right now, bro. Give me that.
To the right hand of Andre Bishop. He just knocked out Reggie Stewart with that right hand.
Isaac, which bishop brother hits harder?
Which Bishop brother hits harder? That's your question? Get these people. Well, neither one of them can punch like me, I can guarantee you. But between the two of them, well, I'd say little Andre hits harder. I mean, the jailbird's washed up now. He was a genuine contender. The big baby. Well, the big baby has always been a pretender.
It doesn't get better than a good old-fashioned, meaningful heavyweight fight in Vegas. Glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, coming to you at the site of so many great heavyweight fights through the years, the Thomas and Mack Center. Tonight, Andre Bishop takes on Dwight Cooper. Cooper trying to get away from Bishop's attack. That's a big striking blow to the head by Cooper. And a cut has opened up over Andre Bishop's right eye.
In a way, it's a little bit of a warning, Joe, things to come. Now you have to be a little bit more cautious, a little more alert.
Andre Bishop moving now well against Cooper.
Keep working the chair.
And now you can see him zoning in on that cut. Is it just human nature when you've done that to somebody to want to go back to it more and more?
Yeah, it's kind of like the bull seeing that red cape. You know, his eyes open, he snorts a little bit more. He's coming for that.
Cooper's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye, on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. Carries that punch away. There's Cooper putting out that jab. You can see the trouble that Bishop has had with him. Cooper's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Teddy, typically in a fight like this, you have a power puncher against a real high stamina, well-conditioned fighter. What adjustments do you usually see made throughout the fight?
Well, one of the adjustments is on the side of the power puncher. He may find out that he better stop looking for home runs, stop swinging for the fences. He may have to adjust his game where he's using the jab more, looking for singles and doubles, not just that big one over the fence.
That's in round one.
Dwight Cooper's left hook landed the most damaging blow of this fight. And the blood above Andre Bishop's right eye is becoming much more substantial. That's a bad cut.
Now, the corner has to do their work. But the fighter, I usually don't say this, but he has to go out there and not worry about winning his round. He has to worry about defense. Don't get touched on that cut anymore. Give the work that the cornerman did a chance to get the job done. Get that medicine into the cut.
Bishop able to land solidly against Cooper. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Now hugging on the inside.
Keep moving. Gotta see these coming.
He's had so much success throughout his career as Andre Bishop, and the right hand's been a big part of it. Look at this, another power punch able to land. Early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a call waiting outside.
Cooper's putting forth that hard work he did. Oh, and there you go. Oh, my, was that sweet. The hook scores the knockdown. Now, this is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and has gotten up too.
And that will serve him because he has survived very difficult things outside the ring, and he is thinking of that right now, believe me.
Now that looks like a middleweight fighting a heavyweight there. Look at the hand speed from Bishop.
And that's exactly the advantage he was going to need coming into this fight to beat the bigger man.
This is a real concern now for Andre Bishop as Dwight Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye. He could get a TKO victory here if that continues.
That's what I like to see.
Targeting a left hand down low. Now Bishop looking to counter Cooper. Gets that right hand over Cooper's jab. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
I want the combinations. You landed one shot, but I need to see 3-4 punches now, all right? This fight is too fucking close for you to be lazy with the punches. Understand? All right. Listen.
Bishop's hope is for him to be steady on his feet and just survive at this point. Remember, that last round, he was down and nearly out.
Well, his hope is that his corner revived him during that minute rest. And also, they gave good advice because the most important thing is don't let what happened the last round happen again. Correct what you did wrong.
Great combination from Bishop. Cooper's left landing well. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre Bishop. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to win. What a big shot. Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old timers would say, take a walk around the block. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Cooper's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is, you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Good jab by Cooper. Give credit to Dwight Cooper. He has gone on the attack against that cut over the eye of Andre Bishop. He's trying to earn himself a TKO victory here.
Oh, hands up, hands up.
Little head hunting with the left. Andre Bishop's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. 10 seconds to go in this third round. Very nice defensive guard there. And that's the end of round 3.
I need you to close it. I need more than one punch.
Cooper's got to find a way to survive and maybe even do more than that. He was knocked down in the last round. And here, all eyes are on his status here to start this round. Big shot comes crashing home. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this? Get up, damn it! So Bishop gets up and beats the count, but now comes the critical time.
Now he has to do 2 things. One, he has to survive for a little bit of time and understand why he got put down in the first place so he don't make the same mistake.
Bishop snapping that jab. Andre Bishop needs to be so careful right now that the ref doesn't stop that fight because Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cutout. Scores up top with a left. Well, I don't know if he's hit to the idea of becoming a counter puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with him.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Andre Bishop getting to his opponent's head. Nice job by Bishop with the power shot. Andre Bishop's right hand scores well. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Great hook to the head that time. He returned fire right there, and it worked. After being rocked, now he gets his man.
At this point, it's not about the skills and the abilities of these two fighters. It's about the dreams of them. And one of them is being eliminated.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Dwight Cooper. He is staggered and stumbling. See how he targets that hook? Maurice known for really pushing Andre Bishop very hard during training camp. But right now, we're not seeing the results. He seems to be fading.
Yeah, you start to wonder whether or not Andre Bishop has gotten a little full of himself, breaking the rules a little bit, maybe getting a little cocky. And maybe, Gus sees him in the gym, but he doesn't see him 24/7. Maybe Andre not living the right way.
Bishop's going out there after just being knocked out in the last round. If you're standing opposite him, what's the mentality? What's the strategy?
Well, you want to go after him, but you don't want to walk into a trap either. You want to kind of size him up a little bit. You want to see if he looks like he's okay, but at the same time, keeping in mind that he might be trying to cut you. You know you hurt him, so put that pressure on, but do it smart.
Bishop now utilizing that jab against Cooper. Cooper's being damaged right now. Punch after punch is coming in. He's in bad shape. He does not look good at all. He could go down at any moment, Teddy.
Yeah, he wishes right now this was in an outdoor arena because maybe rain could come and stop it. Because I don't know what else could help him right now.
Took a shot. Now he gets a left. Scored well up top. Bishop's taking a lot of punishment. Maybe too much punishment for an experienced referee like the one we have in there today to just keep on watching.
Yeah, you would expect him to be ready to do his job. Sometimes his job is to keep them fighting, to make sure they break. Sometimes it's to stop the fight. I think it's that time now.
He's punching away, even though he's been stunned.
Back on your bed.
Sick.